All right, guys, welcome back to the Creative Drip. This week, I wanted to talk about the lie that we tell ourselves as creatives, whether you're a church creative, an entrepreneur, a business owner, or just anybody who's trying to jump into content creation. The lie that we tell ourselves is that we need better equipment, or I need better this, I need better that. And I feel I feel as though like when we're starting off, the idea is, oh, I got to go buy that Sony, that Canon. I got to go pay thousands of dollars to get the best equipment and be equipped to go and do what I've been called to do. Yeah, I think that's a lie. I think that's just something we tell ourselves to kind of keep us from actually creating content. I think what has to happen is we need to recognize that content can be captured anywhere at any time. I use my iPhone 15 Pro Max for a majority of the content that I post on Instagram. Yes, some of it does come from my FX30, what I have here, but I was only able to get an FX30 because I was able to steward content creation with my phone. I was able to use what God had given me already, the thing that's in my pocket, to now create content, to build the community that I have, to be able to bless other people and make a difference in their life when it comes to content creation, when it comes to building their brands. And so this week I want to encourage you guys, like, you don't need the best of the best. You don't need to go purchase a brand new camera. You don't need to go purchase, a whole new lighting system. All you need to use is what you have with you. And that looks different for everybody. Right now, the simple setup is a 15 Pro Max for me, but it could be a 17 Pro Max, could be a 14, could be a 16, whatever that looks like, but whatever's in your pocket. If you have a phone, you have a source for content creation. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be the absolute best. Yes, iPhones do have some great quality stuff. I get that. That's amazing. Yet, you could actually invest in the phone, the microphones, and possibly a light, just depending on where you're at. But realistically, all you need is a phone. For me, I'm going to give you guys how I create content with my phone right now. Like this is the basics, the bare minimums. This is what you need in order to start creating. And I get it. Wait, Nate, it's so easy for you to start creating. You've been doing it for so long, blah, 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 blah. I understand because I was in your shoes too, listening to my coach. Oh, you just need to start creating. Just do it now. Well, what about all the thoughts that come into my head? Like people looking at you. I'm in one of the most public spots right now in Elk Grove, right outside Sanaa Cafe, and I believe there's a hot pot right behind me. Like the camera's on the chair. I'll film right now my setup. So I'm filming my setup. You'll be in the video, but literally, my notes, the camera, like, yes, it's nerve wracking at first, and you're gonna hate it. You definitely will hate it at first because, oh, people are looking at me. People don't really care. The only person who truly cares is you. You care. Oh, what do they think about me? What's going on? Oh, do I look okay? Yeah, I had those thoughts too right now. Oh, do I look okay? Is the seating right? Is it the camera right? Is the audio okay? I'm praying the audio is okay. But we got to get over that. As creatives in any capacity, you got to get over what other people think. Yes, it's more difficult to do. It's easier said than done, right? And so it just takes practice. It takes time. And so get your camera. I did this with Ernie, I believe, in one of my other YouTube videos. Did it with Ernie. Pull out your phone, right? I usually go 0.5 and I use the back camera. My camera's a little dirty, but let's wipe that off real quick. So I'm giving you this right now. This is how you start. Get your phone. I do the 0.5, click video, 0.5, okay? Hit record, and then turn it around. Hey guys, this is Nate Aguirre with the Creative Drip. I'm coming to you to show you that you can still capture high quality videos for your page, for your business, and for whatever it is that you are wanting to start creating so that you can reach people, you can make a difference in their lives, and you can actually get over the fear of what people are thinking about you when you pull out a camera. See, now, capturing content with your phone, it's more acceptable right now. People do it all the time. It's when you bring something like this out, a big camera setup, that people tend to just stare. They're like, oh, wow, like big camera. Oh my gosh, what's going on? But with your phone, it's so much easier. People recognize phones. Everybody's on their phones. They're taking selfies. They're recording. Hardly anybody here has even looked at me or paid any attention to me. They'll glance, but they'll keep going about their day. So here it is, guys. iPhone content creation. That's where you need to start. I mean, Android, if you have an Android, I guess, but iPhone. I'm just kidding. I'm not downing Androids. Androids are great. But iPhone for me, because I just love the ecosystem. That's what you got to do. You don't need the best of the best. Like, if you can get an upgraded iPhone, then get an upgraded iPhone. Perfectly fine. But if all you have is a 15 or a 14, a 12, that's okay. If it shoots 4K, you're solid. If it shoots 1080, you might struggle a little bit with the quality, but Instagram can still make it work. So, all right, Nate, you've talked to me about content creation. You've talked to me about what it means to film on the phone. Okay, so what do I do next? What you do next is you use the Edits app. Edits versus CapCut. Real quick, CapCut you got to pay for. CapCut, yes, it has a lot of the cool transitions, the different effects, all this stuff. You got templates, you got amazing stuff on CapCut, yes. But when you're just starting off with content creation, you don't really need all that. You don't need all the fancy, the flares, the this and that. And even professionally, you don't need all that right away either. That's stuff you build into as you develop your storytelling, as you develop what it is you're creating. But if you're starting off with just a, hey guys, I'm Nathaniel Aguirre, this is my business, or this is what I'm doing, or even for churches, hey guys, welcome to House of Blessings. You know, we're so great that you're here, whether you're tuning in online or you're here in person. We want to welcome you. Like, starting off with a phone is great. So, okay, so you've recorded. Now I'm going to show you where to go. I go to Edits. So Instagram Edits is an amazing app. Let me see. I'm going to start my screen record real quick, just so I can show you guys what I'm doing on my phone. I love Instagram Edits. Instagram Edits has a variety of different things that you can use, and it's free. Again, I'm going to say that again. It's free. Yeah. CapCut is great. I'm not going to down CapCut. CapCut's great, but you do have to pay for the premium features. Edits, we're going to go into Edits right now. You can add a project, and I'll add just a clip that we just recorded. Let's see, 24 seconds. Okay, so you add the clip that you just recorded, right? With that, I usually just throw captions on immediately, and captions are free. You just hit the button, captions on the bottom, once you've clicked your video, and now it's generating. So it's taking the words. Right now, it may not be 100% correct because I didn't have a lapel mic connected to my phone. And I'll tell you about the lapels right after this. So as we go through, you can see the video that's there. The quality is pretty good. It's 2K. I believe I can export up to 4K, HDR, SDR, 4K 24, 4K 30, and 4K 60. Now, if you're looking at, Nate, what do I want to export as? I usually do 2K 24. Instagram, TikTok, they're not really made for 4K footage. So it's, for me, I do 2K 24 and then HDR. 24, you have more of a cinematic feel. 30 is that more, okay, it feels more natural when people are talking and doing like talking heads like this. And then anything 60 frames a second, usually you plan to slow it down. And so I'll export 2K 24 HDR. But the other great thing about this is I can click on my first caption like there. So now it's in yellow. It's going to be somewhere up here. So it's in yellow. Oops. And then style. So now you can pick a style. And if you follow my content, This is my style right here that I love. It's a squeeze font, which I love that squeeze font, but with a pink outline or pink bubble over each of the words. So once you pick that, you can click back and boom, there it is. And it's playing. So for some reason, there are some small glitches, like right there, it'll go small and then start off and then jump bigger. I haven't figured out why that's happening, but again, it is free. It integrates with Instagram as well. So before we get to the integration part, you can go style, you can choose the different fonts you want, you can do the colors, there's little effects as well. These are ones that I believe I have saved. More like glows, neon, shimmer. So really, really cool. And they've added a lot of different features. So there's one that I just saw the other day. So you can do cutouts. So let's do a cutout. And I just posted this right here. So I did a cutout. And now I can actually go in and media I consume this week to stop doom scrolling. I can pull that out and paste that onto my video. Or let's see if I can grab this Charizard. I haven't played with it a lot. So here we go. Let's see if I can grab that Nintendo DS. Boom, done. And then there it is. I can grab the Nintendo DS. So there's a lot of great stuff you can do with edits, and I will make an edits tutorial. This is not that. This is just kind of bare bones of what I'm showing you of what you can do. But I will make an actual tutorial for that later on. So now let's go to export. So as you export, it's going to be loading, taking that video, the audio, everything that's there. And then you can either do Instagram, Facebook, you can send it to somebody, or you can download it. And then more would be like messages, Lightroom, stuff like that. But for me, what I love about this the most is that you can download it without a watermark. See, CapCut usually adds a watermark at the end. You can remove it, but that's just an extra step. Instagram's like, hey, you're still using our app. You're fine. You don't need the watermark. Just download it and upload it to TikTok, upload it to Shorts. You can go straight to Instagram, and it'll go straight to Instagram. And from there, boom. Oh, your screen recording. So, boom. You can do edit covers. You can add the captions. You can tag the people, add the location, all of this stuff there. And that's why I recommend. Sorry, I'm dealing with all this edits over CapCut, especially just starting off. You don't have to pay out of pocket. It's easy to use, very simplistic. There's no watermark, and you can download the footage and upload it to all your other platforms with ease. Edits is amazing. So going back to the iPhone content creation, the other thing I would highly recommend is investing into a microphone. So they have wireless mics. I use the Rode wireless micros. You've seen them in a lot of my other videos and a lot of my other content creation, but those are the things that I use the most when it comes to my phone. I do not have my other backpack with me, but if I did, they're usually in my backpack and I just plug and play. Plug it in, do the same thing, grab the microphone, I'll stick it here on the shirt or on my hat, and you're recording and it's capturing better and higher quality audio than just the iPhone itself. So if I were to recommend for you just starting off, what do you actually need to create content? It's your phone, the Edits app, and then if you can afford it and if you're able to invest in one other item, definitely get some lapel mics. Again, my go-to would be the Rode wireless micros. Solid purchase. I believe they're only about $100. They come in its own little charging case, and the battery lasts so long. So that's my recommendation. That's my quick little tutorial on the edits. And that's the video, guys. Like, I hope this was just a simple, easy video for you to follow along with. But realistically, this is something that I think all creatives just need to understand, is that you don't need the best of the best. Whoever says you do, they're lying. I'm sorry. Like, there will be a point that once you're able to steward this, once you're like, okay, I've hit the capacity of what I can create on edits. Okay, let me go CapCut now. Let me start playing around with all these different effects and everything. Okay, CapCut's, I've outgrown CapCut. Now let me go to Final Cut or DaVinci or Premiere Pro. Like, there's levels to this. There are levels to content creation. And a lot of the people that I talk to, especially churches and entrepreneurs, it's, well, where do we start? I need to go purchase this camera. You don't need a $2,000 camera right away. You don't need to invest in all this other stuff. All you need is your phone, the Edits app, and some wireless mics. Like, that will do you more than enough starting off. And for churches, if you're like, hey, can you give us some more examples of what it is to create content with just an iPhone for a church? Yeah, definitely. Comment that down below in the comment section, and I'll be sure not only to create a video on that, but to also reach out to you personally, whether it's through Instagram or through YouTube. Drop your guys' Instagram account so I can go check them out, and I will give you feedback on, hey, what it is that's working, what's not working, what should we do differently. That is what the Creative Drip is all about. And so if you haven't already, you can visit my Instagram page, nathaniel.t.aguirre. You can visit the YouTube page, my main YouTube page. It all has links to get you connected to the Creative Drip community. I have newsletters that release weekly. I have YouTube videos that release weekly. Whether you're a photographer, videographer, you're an entrepreneur, business owner, you can be an artist, you can be a musician, a singer, you can do, baking. It's a place for you to find community. There's no gatekeeping. There's feedback, there's growth, there's development, and I will stretch you a bit. I'll give you challenges. I'll give you things to do and take on throughout your week, things to help you grow as a creative. But that's enough about the Creative Drip community. I really hope this video has helped somebody out there. I hope it's helped you, who's ever watching this. You kind of get an idea of where to start, and you don't fall into that trap of, I need better equipment. Start with what you have, steward that, and I promise you, doors will open for more equipment to come. But you have to be able to steward what you have first. So until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next week.